Tony D and Little Joan, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on Traumatika. Traumatika. About, it's just some kind of horror movie. You know, possession, slasher movie, and demons. The usual. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Ooh. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 18. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. They got a lot of good quotes. Utterly bonkers, a movie you don't see, you survive it, a demonic masterpiece, incredibly intense and scary. So, it seems to be getting some good reviews, and it does look very scary in the trailer here. It's very bloody. It's not quite clear what the movie's about from the trailer, but I can't get past the title. Traumatika? What the hell is that? I looked up Traumatika to see if it was an actual word. I don't think it is. I think they just made it up for the movie. It's not a great... It's a little too on the nose. Traumatika, with the word trauma in it, and then Tika at the end. And then, yeah, I don't like that. I would have preferred, the demon in the house or something like that. And I get it. That's, horror movies with the word demon in it probably have been done to death. But this seems, I don't know, it just seems like you're making something up. And there's nothing wrong with making stuff up, but you want to make up stuff that kind of sounds real. So if you just made up a completely new name that sounded demonic, then, if you just called it, I don't know, what's a good demon name? Not Beelzebub, that's been taken, but Gorlock or whatever. No, Gorlock's done. I mean, give me an hour, I'll figure out something, but Traumatika? Yeah, I kind of can't get past that name. But that being said, it does look very scary. Like a lot of jump cuts, children in danger, which seems to be the new thing. Not really big on the plot other than children have gone missing, and I think this demonic entity is kidnapping them, possibly due to this idol that summons the demon, something like that. And then it's about a kid who's trying to escape, and then as adults come to help him, they're all brutally murdered by the demon one by one. That's the way I would think it would play out, and then the kid would somehow survive, maybe. There's not a lot of kids die in these movies because it's too much for an audience. It's way too much for an audience to kill off a child character like that. It's you gotta handle it. I told you about my friend who was a big horror buff for many years until he had kids, and now he can't watch certain movies. He can't watch movies. He could never watch this movie. It just would be too much because it's a child in danger, and that would upset him too much. There's a difference between being scared and upset. People like being scared to a degree. They don't like to be upset. You want to be oh, wow, that was crazy. A little nervous laughter. That's fun. But you don't want to go, oh, no. You don't want that. It's too sad. But that being said, it's a fine line. Would I see it? I don't know. It's getting some good reviews, so maybe. Seems to be, anyway. First act, I think the kid's probably already missing. And this woman who's possessed by a demonic entity is holding him hostage. Or just holding him to, I'm not sure what. Then people come to the house to look for him. And, various things happen. kind of hard to tell from the trailer. And I caught a glimpse of the synopsis, and it says that I think the possessed woman is his mother. So like maybe it's, since it's called Traumatika, maybe she's been so traumatized she's possessed by a demon because she's so weak, and then she's sort of internally battling the demon while the son is trying to figure out how to help his mother, something like that. Climaxing at the end, of course, with someone making a sacrifice and the demon goes away for now. Something like that. Let's read the write-up. Let's see what the comments say. Too much telling us how scary it is. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Seems like a Hollywood version of Skinmarink. Marink. I don't know what that is. You need to watch this movie. It's so scary. No, really, it's bonkers and S. Yeah. Looks campy fun. Good for the whole family. It's Morbin time. Wow, they don't like this at all. It's so violent and bloody. What the F is that about? I mean, people like that if they love horror movies. Lord Jesus is true. It's happening on earth in every house. Not in the house in the movie. I think Jesus is standing outside going, oh no. Yeah, let's check this out in the IMDb. What's it called again? I already forgot the name. Traumatika. It's just not a good. It looks like it was shot last year too. I mean, it's a cool makeup. Mikey's night terrors become reality when his mother begins to show signs of demonic possession. How? That's a bit weird. What he's about to experience will haunt him for the rest of his life and claim countless lives across generations. Yeah, I'm beginning to agree with the commenters that there's a little too much hype. There is such a thing as going too far with your synopsis promotion. So it's Pierre Tisgardis. Can't pronounce that. What has he directed? Two Witches and I Who Have No One. The latter is a short. All right, so he's got some creds just starting out. The writers are Pierre and Maxime Rancon. Maxime? Sounds like a girl's name, but it's a dude. He also wrote Two Witches. And, or he produced it. What did he write? He only wrote, Two Witches and Traumatika. So, I don't know, maybe. I really got to be in the mood for a movie this bloody unless those reviews are real. People seem to think they're trying too hard. This is a bit of a try too hard trailer, I guess. So, I don't know. It doesn't look any worse or better than any other slasher jump scare movie I've seen. So maybe. I just kind of can't get past that title. I think the title more than anything, if I was looking at a list of movies and then I got to Traumatika, I'd be embarrassed to even suggest it because whoever was watching the movie with me would be like, Traumatika? And I'd be like, yeah, I know. And I'd have to defend it just to get it on, on the TV. So, yeah, maybe not. Anyhow, that's it for me. Tony D and Little Jones somewhere behind me. We just went walkies. Check us out on Saturday. Saturday, I will be at the... I got the thing right here. I got an artist permit. I'll be on the street in Collingswood. They said on the avenue, which I assume is the main drag. And it's sort of a free-for-all. I get to pick my own spot. I don't know. So I'll be set up somewhere along Collingswood. So I guess I'm getting there early. There's another event at the 13th Child Brewery earlier in the day, but I haven't gotten a hold of anybody, so I may or may not be there. So check out my later videos if maybe I'll have time to mention it, or check out my X. My X account, I'm usually pretty up to date. Anyhow, we'll see you in the next one.